What's up, everyone? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to take a look at how to replace the cabin air filter in a 2022 Toyota Sienna. Like I said, it's a 22 Sienna in this video, but it will be the same on a few different years. And I'll put a link in the description box of this video to where you can purchase these cabin air filters if you're in need. So our cabin air filter is going to be located behind the glove box. In order to get to it, we need to open the glove box. And if yours is not already, go ahead and clean out everything that's in it. And if we take a look on the right-hand side, we see this dampening latch right here. If you get your finger around it, it'll just pull off of there like that. Now there's two stops that are preventing this glove box from dropping all the way down. We see one right here, and then there's another one just like it on this side right here. So what we need to do is push in towards the center of the glove box in order to allow this stop to clear. And it's actually easier if you do these both at the same time, if you have both of your hands free. But I'm going to be doing them one at a time as I'm filming. So we're just going to push in, and you can see that stop then clears. Allows it to come down. I'll come over here. And the same thing. This one's a little bit more tough to see. Just pull that till it clears down. And as I did that, this one kind of popped back up. So once that comes down, that whole glove box will just come off. It's just sitting on those hinges. Now let's take a closer look up in here. So taking a look in the area behind where we just removed the glove box from, we see this item that has an arrow on it and says up. This is the access door to the cabin filter. In order to get that off, on the right-hand side, there's these pinch clips that you'll just pinch, and then that door will pull off of there like that. Now we see another item that has an arrow and says up on it. This is going to be the tray that holds the cabin filter, and it'll just slide out like that. Now let's take a look at this. I would always recommend changing the filter, taking the filter out of the tray outside of the vehicle, especially if it's really dirty, just so you don't get any dirt and debris in yours. I'm kind of doing it halfway in here for better lighting for this video. But again, we already talked about it says up and has an arrow on this tray. And that's where the only part that's going to vary a little bit is this, your actual filter. This is the OEM filter. This is the one, I believe, that came installed from the factory. And it's got the same orientation. It's got the words up and an arrow pointing up. However, if your replacement filter says airflow on it and has an arrow, you want the airflow arrow pointing down. So if it says the words airflow on your filter, point the arrow down. If it just says up or just has an arrow or a combination of the two like this, then point your arrow up. So just go over again, arrow, the words up, or just an arrow, point the arrow up. If it says airflow, point that arrow down. And that filter is just sitting down in that tray. So once you have your new filter installed in that tray with your airflow going the correct orientation like we just talked about, now we can reverse everything we just did to close it up. So we'll slide our tray back in. Grab the access door, and again, we're lining everything up with an arrow pointing up that says up on it. And what you need to do is kind of start that left-hand side in first. Those two notches kind of tuck in, and then this will snap on. So now we need to put the glove box back on. If you grab your glove box, on the bottom of it, you can see that there's those 5 hinges. And you can kind of see the notches of where they line up. So just get that lined up and then just push it on there. And after you have it pushed on there, then I'm just going to close it until those stops clear. And then the last thing we need to do is come over here and reattach this dampening latch. That just pushes on there like that. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you could take a second to like and subscribe, it helps us out, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you.